This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
One last one, then we'll wrap this week up. This one comes from Ben. He says, what were your thoughts on the Pillman-Sullivan-Booker-Man angle that happened at WCW Super Brawl 6? Did you know what was going to happen? How did you end up being the one to come out and wrestle Sullivan in the strap match? Did you think it was a work or a shoot? What was going on?
Well, they didn't tell me. And they didn't tell anybody. There were people to this day that wonder at that point in time when the angle was going on, what was real, what was worked. And Kevin got pretty, he got pretty tight-lipped about the thing. And I was still helping Kevin do some of the booking and some of the stuff and, agenting some of the shows and all that. And that particular night, obviously, as you could see, I was not dressed to wrestle. I was not scheduled to wrestle. I had a pair of walking boots on and friggin' polo shorts, for God's sakes. And when Pillman bailed out, left the building, they were left with a chunk of TV time, and referee come running over and said, hey, Kevin needs you out there. You need to work the match. Pillman split. Now, this is on live television. So I came down to the ring, asked the referee what was going on. He said, you guys got to fill about 10 minutes. So, ding, 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 here we went. And I believe, what was it, a strap match or something?
That's right.
Yeah, and so we just, without me having a clue as to which, was I a pawn in this? Was I going to be told after what the hell just happened? But it's a funny thing. They trusted me as a professional to go out and just work something that may or may not have started as a shoot. So they trusted me to be able to fill in the blanks. We went out, did what we were going to do. I don't even remember what the finish was. But we beat the piss out of each other, so I don't think the audience was let down. It's just my angle was not with Kevin that night. I was not supposed to be his opponent. And when you buy a ticket to see a match, usually the guy that fills in is not going to be adequate. And I'm pretty sure I was not adequate as the opponent they had paid to see. So who knows what was what? It was some times where a lot of stuff was getting thrown up against the wall to see if it would stick. And that was one of those nights.
Let's talk about something people never get tired of asking you about: Spinebusters. Dismal Abysmal wants to know, watching Arn Anderson's Spinebuster in slow motion today and wondering how many times over the years Arn accidentally came down hard on an opponent's knee or shin with his gonads.
I don't recall ever doing that, but if a guy did not wrap his legs, if I was not allowed to get his legs wrapped around me and get the proper grip and have him positioned around the lower back to control him, if he kept his legs inside, it was a rotten landing, and it didn't look good. The move didn't look good. It looked terrible. So the trick was to have the guy almost jump up in my arms like I had him in a bear hug and wrap his legs around my waist. That way I could control the entire bump. If his legs were inside, if you're picturing what I'm saying, it looked terrible. Looked terrible.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.